The thing that most people ask, I guess, is why people come here, especially men. And the interesting thing is that we don't really know.
Hey, Martina.
Yeah? Hi. Thanks everybody here, removal. Good afternoon. I recently got married. So, I'm a doctor. At the moment I'm working here as a receptionist. I knew once I moved here that it was gonna take a little bit. But I'm quite sure I'm gonna make it.
Me for Soho, for somebody from Cambridge coming in here, there's something weird what happens every day, and that is fun. If somebody walked around naked one day in Cambridge, it'd be the talk of the town for years. Here's, if that happens, it'll be like, you see, I was just wearing nothing. Brilliant, made me laugh. So I like Soho, you know, it's got that weirdness to it. I hope they don't clean it up too much, because it's... Soho's about little independent shops, corporate places, more expensive.
Why don't you show Ingrid your abs like you do to me in the mirror in the gym?
Playing men all over again, isn't it?
This is the sugar we use, Narexi, Suka, which is sugar in Egyptian. It was an Egyptian lady who trained us. She also owned the factory, she since sold it. It's a natural product. It's 100% sugar.
You could try it. No chemicals.
Bit of water and lemon juice. The pink one is the strip sugar, which we put in the wax pot. Now this is where the skill happens, the hand sugar. Working with sugar is a very temperature oriented product because in the winter you're unable to put your hands in this. It's too hard.
Get it on in our brakes, flex the guns.
Your room needs to be spick and span. So clean towels for everyone. And this routine we can nail down in 2 to 3 minutes. When a client comes in the room, the first thing they tend to do is look at themselves. Right. We've never had a walkout.
There has been one, there is one, I don't like to admit it. It was one of my clients and he convinced his boyfriend, and I should have said, why are you having this done? Because it's got to be for them, not for someone else. Yeah. He's walking around with one hairy testicle now.
But the girls do get picked on for it. It's like whatever happens to them like that first, it's like a standout, isn't it? Cruel. It's cruel because they're honest. She said, Trace, by the way, next week I want to use your room because my ex-girlfriend wants a Brazilian done and I'm going to do it. And I went, okay, I'll come in then. And when she's in the room, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's never done it before in her life, right? I don't know why she thinks she can do it. And as soon as I whipped the towel off, she stood there and went, oh, no. I went, yeah, no. One that you're familiar with? Yes. Because it was an ex-girlfriend. I started doing it, and as I turned around, Kim was just standing there with strings of sugar.
My counterpart.
This is my second in command, Danny. Been with us 2.5 years now. They do as they're told with Danny.
They sure do, when the
Because-
Vikings around.
Who would mess, eh? Who would mess when she could just knock them out?
My name is Carl. I like the mixture of clients, and it's a good bunch of people that I work with too. I enjoy cooking. It's one of my favourite things to do.
You know, for many years I used to paint buses by hand, double deckers. Can you believe I used to do that? Rub it down by hand and then paint them all. Bit of plumbing. Yeah, I don't know, warehouse assistant. Ann Summers selling vibrators down Wardour Street. Selling rubber dolls to Arabics. No, that was the biggest seller, that was. I think it was called Debbie, she never says no. Thanks. The Brazilian was Sun article I done once in the newspaper, and then they spread it over with it. It's Manscaped. I like to call it finding monkeys or gorillas, but there's no job too big. So all the jobs I've done myself, carpentry, woodwork, most of the stuff I've got from Skips. I'm new to fresh ideas. You know, I think I've always been open-minded. I think it's important to be open-minded. But at the moment, you know, sugar's still the best. Why did I feel like I didn't need hair there? Maybe it was my dad's 70s porn I found in his drawer one day. Maybe it was that, and I thought it was a little bit barbaric. It wasn't really that porn, really. It was a magazine. It was called For Women. Now that's another thing. I'm not talking about that. No, what am I going to talk about that? Tracy will kill me. How I came to London, ended up taking my clothes off, and ended up winning a competition in a magazine. My mum was pretty shocked when she saw me. Many years ago, when I first started, 20 years ago, it was mostly sports, men, or it was a gay person, or people like me, as they call it, fag hag, I think. And then years later, met Tracy, trained her up, and then she ended up being my wife.
And it was the three of us working together for a few years. And so Simon run the sunbed shop, the way he ran a club with flyers and discounts. And it was a lot of fun times. When he wanted to speak to you in confidence, he would whisper. Yeah, so Simon was as much part of our relationship and part of our working relationship for longer than a decade, yeah. Because it's the 11th of the 11th, your poppy should always be worn with that from 211. Did you know that? I didn't know that even until my mum pointed it out the other day.
Oh, really?
Do you know that, Sean?
Hey, yeah, because there's not a day that I've woken up and went, oh no, work.
I didn't do this for me, I did this for Sean. No, I did, Sean. You can't argue with that, love. You can't argue with that.
You was working for Sunglass Hut watch station when she was an aerial manager. Lots of paperwork. I was having fun in London. Needed a new receptionist, and this guy used to come in and he would make me laugh. The thing is, I don't want to talk about him at the moment because he died, you see. And he was so funny. So, you know, it's a bit of a shame that he's not around anymore because he was so, I tell you, he was funny. Knew everyone. And then, after many, many years, he passed away with cancer. I nearly welled up.
I know, I don't want it to be like a bloody X Factor sort of thing. So for the last 2 years, we haven't had that many parties, to be honest, because we've all been trying to recover from it. But we are slowly starting to have our fun again in our new beginnings. Yeah. Because you have to live on, don't you? Obviously, like being here, 8 years, the winter had never been smashed. So I took it as a sign that Simon wasn't happy with the treatment room downstairs in the basement and that he wanted to be on the window. So we asked Cam if he would, allow it, his husband, and Cam liked the idea. So we got a shot that we felt was Simon in his prime, the way he should be remembered. And that was a nice little party that night, yeah. We are motivated by fun, not by money.
Yeah.
We've never had that much money.
We just kind of come here because it's something we've done for 10 years or something. I'm 60 next birthday, and I can imagine coming here for another 20 years.